Good morning. It is Friday, the 7th day of Vlogust. I am getting my coffee ready. It's about 9:15. I've just gotten up out of bed. I woke up a little while ago, but I didn't get out of bed yet. Just got my coffee. I'm going to do my morning daily computer work for the radio station while I'm waking up. And then we will continue on with our day. To do my other task, I had two for today, and this will be the first one I'll do, which is to take these easy listening records that I've gotten recently and sort of alphabetize them and divide them into sections: instrumental, male, female, and group vocal, and then integrate them with the other, or file them, or whatever you want to call it, with these other easy listening records, which are over here and are kind of a mess. Not a mess, well, these ones need to get organized too, but they're just underneath a bunch of stuff that needs to go. Okay, so just to kind of show you what I'm doing quickly, apologize, it's totally a mess because I'm just throwing things around while I'm doing this to organize it, but yeah, I got the records, divided them into sections and alphabetized them, and then I have to mix them in with this stuff and this row. But what I'm thinking is, because this is really cumbersome having it out this way. I mean, it looks kind of better, but I don't know, it just really makes it super difficult to access any of these records, which I don't really have to access very often, but it makes it really just kind of and difficult to really look through these. So I think what I'm going to do is turn these around in stacks facing outward. So, which means I'm going to have to not re-alphabetize it, but reverse it. Internally, there is a librarian in me that kind of enjoys like alphabetizing and categorizing and whatever. When I was living in Oregon for a while, I did start doing an old-fashioned card catalog of my entire Hawaiian collection. I didn't finish it before I moved back to Hawaii in '97, but I knew as soon as I moved back, I knew like there's no way I'm going to be staying inside long enough to be doing some stupid card catalog, so I just got rid of it. So I spent a lot of time doing that and then didn't save it. But anyway, I'm just gonna like move these records around and then put the new stuff in. Okay, that is better for the time being, and that's done. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then make a sandwich for lunch. Okay, 12:30 p.m. and it's buffalo chicken sandwich time again. And then after that, I think we'll go to the beach for a little bit. Hey, so it's about 2 o'clock here, and pretty nice day, and I am going to the ocean for a swim. I may get some coffee on the way back or not. Not sure, I'll just see how I feel, but anyway, I'll take you along. And I decided to go to the stretch of beach in front of the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. That's kind of a nice stretch of beach there. So, and I have, what am I doing? Oh, there I am, okay. Got my tunes, old school, and let's go. Okay, it is about 3:30, done with the ocean, been out in the water for a while, and I don't know, I don't think I'll stop and get a coffee anywhere. I think I'm just gonna go back to the apartment and make a hot cup of coffee and lay down and drink my coffee and read my book. That sounds good to me. Okay, so I am at home and I have my cup of coffee brewed here and got my computer open to my post-crossing page. And what I'm going to do now is write some postcards. And I have a whole bunch of old postcards. I have Hawaiian ones, old Hawaiian ones that I can, new and old Hawaiian ones that I can mail. And then I have just a whole bunch of different kinds of weird vintage postcards because I like really weird old postcards, places I've never been, you know, just advertising cards and whatnot. And I send these to friends. I mean, I just regularly send postcards and try and write as much as I can on one little thing, a postcard, which I'm sure is very annoying to my friends who receive them, but I just sort of like doing that. And these are yeah, some of my vintage cards. I need to organize them. They're not organized in any order, so I'll select from these. These are stamps. I also like to use, I do have regular postage if I don't have enough or don't want to use vintage postage, but this is all vintage postage. So these are old stamps. Some of them as far back as the 30s, and I do have these divided up in there, how much they're worth. Like these are all 5-cent stamps. These are all 6-cent stamps. And on the international ones, they're, what is the rate? $1.19, 25 cents. So it can, sometimes you just fill the whole back up with nothing but stamps and just say hello on the card. And these are so curious to me. 1 3/4 cent stamps. I mean, this one, what is that? 1 3/4 cent stamp. Anyway, yeah, so this will select who I should send a postcard to, and then there'll be a profile, so it will tell that person, it'll tell about that person, whatever they put, and it will also tell if they have preferences for cards, like maybe they collect map cards, or maybe they collect cards of, you know, art, or cards of electronic things, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just a preference, but you can put your preference on there, and then if you have something like that, you can send it to them. If not, you can send anything. But then I will write 3 and mail 3 today, and that means that my name will go on the list 3 times for somebody else to send me postcards from somewhere else in the world. So that's what I'm going to do now, write 3 postcards. And these are the postcards I ended up mailing today, or sending today, and with the stamps on the back. So I'm gonna, tomorrow I'm going to cook some beans. I did a pot of beans recently, and I used half of a bag of black-eyed peas and half of a bag of black beans. So I'm gonna do that again, but do something different with the sauce this time, or the whatever. I mean, I'll cook it, soak it. What am I saying? I have to soak them overnight, so I'm just gonna soak them in this water overnight after cleaning them out, and then I'll figure out tomorrow. I don't know if I want to do something different with the base or whatever. Maybe make a tomato base or something this time. I don't know. But anyway, I had to remember to do this tonight, so I'm gonna do it. It's about 7:30, I think, right now. I'm gonna get these beans to soak overnight. Good morning. It is the 8th day of Vlogust. Saturday. I don't know what time it is. I don't remember. I just kind of woke up, so, and have started my coffee, but I gotta throw these 3 postcards I did yesterday for post crossing into the mailbox down here so that they get sent out today. So let's get our coffee going, shall we? I really like this stuff I was getting at Ross for a while, skinny syrups. I don't like some flavors, but I like this birthday cake or sort of a vanilla-ish scent, flavor, something like that. Not too much, but 0 calories, you know. I like it, so let's have our coffee, for the love of God. Okay, so I finished my work on the computer and the radio station and stuff for the day, and it's 12:34. I also had a phone call from a good friend of mine living in Vegas and a message from my friend in Wisconsin about doing another mock interview with another contestant, a different contestant. So yeah, I've been doing that stuff. So and I discovered that the shirt that I threw on for today, because it's a new shirt, thrift store shirt, but I just got it and had washed it and just threw it on because I didn't have to iron it, and it has 2 buttons missing, which I didn't know before. Not a big deal, but I have to sew the buttons on, which is sort of annoying because I just did that, and I could have done this one while I had the stuff out to do those, but I'll just add that to my list. And speaking of lists, on today's agenda, the only thing is to do a Hawaiian shirt video, which is slightly time consuming because you have to get the shirts out and iron them and prepare for it. And also to cook the beans. I got a pot of beans to cook, and I've decided I'm going to do it, I think, in a different way than I usually do. I have some barbecue sauce, and I have some bacon, and I have some dried minced onions. So I'm thinking maybe, because I'm just trying to use what I have, already, and I'm thinking I'll do them sort of like a baked bean style, pork and bean style or whatever, which I've never made them that way, but we shall experiment and see. But I'm going to cook those, I think, this evening. It's about time for lunch that I eat something, and then I have to also have to do the schedule for next week since it's Saturday. Well, so today for lunch, I'm going to Gardein and try some more of these. I got these a while ago at, Sam's Club. 7-grain crispy tenders. And honestly, I have not been that crazy about them. But I think part of the problem is that, I didn't realize this when I got it, but you're not supposed to microwave these, and that's kind of what I do with most things like that. Like the what do you call it, the jalapeno poppers I had the other day, you're not supposed to microwave. They're fine microwave. These ones, though, I don't know. They just have sort of a weird consistency when I microwave them. So I think today I'm just gonna use a little pan spray and try to cook them on the pan for a while and see how they turn out. Okay, lunch is served. I tried a bite of one of these things, and yeah, so much better fried in that pan with the pan spray. I'm going to use some of this Vidalia onion vinaigrette for a dip. So it's 20 till 2 and lunch is finished, dishes are washed, etc. And I want to film my Hawaiian shirts video, and I want to have that done before 3:30 or 4, so I think I have time, but I better get moving because you have to, it takes a little bit of prep time to do the Hawaiian shirts video. These are the shirts from last week that I already filmed, and I've already worn them all, and they've been laundered, so they're ready to go back in the closet. I keep them all on these multi-tiered things, and the closet's really full, and it's really hard to get stuff in and out of there, which is why I leave them hanging up here for the week. So I'll show you that. So as you can see, this is my sort of back half of the closet here. That's all Hawaiian shirts, and there's 5 or 6 on each one of these hangers. So as you can see, there's a lot in here, and it's kind of hard to get them in and out. So I just pull them out for the week, take out one hanger and iron them. I have to iron them, press them, and then film them, and then those are the shirts that I wear for the week.
And now it's time to go for a walk in the afternoon, and today we're going to go actually along the Alawai Canal again, but the opposite direction of the walk we took the other day. So I'm heading this time in the what we call the Diamond Head direction, or towards Diamond Head. And it's a nice walk, and along the way here you see a lot of the older apartment buildings that are in this area and down on the side streets in Waikiki.
So we're kind of jumping way ahead here in time. What time is it? Oh, it's a 9:22? 9:22, and I'm just eating some beans. I made a bowl of beans. It's a mix of black-eyed peas and black beans and some macaroni with turkey bacon, and it's kind of a barbecue-ish sort of sauce. Really good. Turned out really happy. But my friends Tommy and Ingrid just left. So what happened is, while I was going on the walk, she called and said, hey, she made some oxtail soup and wanted me to come pick it up if I wanted to, take some back. And that was kind of in the area where I was walking, as fate would have it. So I went up to her apartment and got the oxtail soup, and we talked a little bit, and they decided they were going to go on a walk a little bit later, and they would come by my place. So I left and came home, and I worked on some video stuff and cooked the beans, and they just came over, and they were here for a couple hours, so we just ate and visited and whatever. I didn't show them on the video because I don't think they really want to be necessarily taped or whatever, but yeah, so we ate, we visited, they just left, and I'm probably going to end this vlog here because I'll probably edit this and put this up as I'm going to bed tonight. Tomorrow I did decide that I was going to go to the sidewalk sale, the inside sidewalk sale at Ideas Books and Music. It's been maybe a month, I think, since I went the last time, so I know I don't need more dollar records. I don't need it, but need and want are two different things, and I decided I wanted to go and try and be conservative about what I get, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to go tomorrow, so that will be in tomorrow's vlog. Yeah. All right, have a good day. We'll see you later.